Do you want to get on the horn, Sam?
Sure.
Are you calling the Ture family first then, or?
Yeah, let's try to contact Adam Chure.
Okay. Bonjour.
Uh, Bonjour, Monsieur Ture.
Oui.
Parlez anglais, Monsieur.
Yeah.
Un
Yes, I
poquito.
speak English.
Thank God, because I have just expended the extent of my French.
I knew only this one phrase.
And how to explain.
Uh, I forgive. Forgive me for the disturbance. I regret calling you without without some more dialogue prepared. But I had a couple of questions. I hope this doesn't come as a shock or disturbance to you, but I am calling you from 1206 Spooner Street. I'm sure you're aware of that residence, seeing the history of what happened here. I was just wondering if you may answer a few questions about not only the house, but perhaps your wife and son.
He's my son. He died in that house, yes. We leave as soon as we could after.
Yes, I'm sure these are probably some.
Did you buy the house? Do you live there now?
Actually, a peer of mine purchased the house, and he regrettably is no longer with us either. And we've been doing some research, and it appears there is a common thread in that house with people moving in and not necessarily ever moving out again. So I was just calling to see. I know it's probably difficult for you to recall or to talk about, but what was the circumstances of your son's unfortunate and early passing?
It was an accident. He was in the tub, and we don't know what happened. If he had a seizure, his mother has history of seizures, so that is what we expected. But it was unfortunate that has happened to him.
Yes, it most certainly is. You mentioned your wife is. Do you know her is she with you? Do you know her whereabouts?
My wife, she does not live with me. I see her every day, but she requires more help than I can give.
You mentioned that she had seizures. Is that why she requires some assistance?
My wife, she has epilepsy, yes, but she also is schizophrenic. It's,
I see.
then when Anton died, it was too much for her.
I'm sure the loss of a child, they say, is one of the worst grievances a human being can experience. So I apologize for your loss. I know it was long ago.
May you never have to bury a child, sir. You sound really gross, though, so no worries.
My offspring would probably grow if I were to sow a plot, but never mind that. I want to ask you, Mr. Ture, would you be opposed to my perhaps calling your wife to speak with her?
About what?
I simply want to ask primarily the same questions I've asked you, but to see if she has some further insight or multiple insights.
I would take any insight you get from my wife with a grain of salt.
Understood. But nonetheless, you would be okay with us contacting her residence.
Would what would you be asking her about? I don't want you to upset her.
No, really. Our questions would be solely in regard to the residence at Spooner Street. Right now, all we're trying to do is gain more information about the house, and it's a matter of perspective at this point. I've received yours, and you've told me about your son, which we thank you for your information. And it's more just a feel. See what her memories were of the residence.
Doc, see if you can squeeze any info about any weird occurrences he might have seen while he was in the house. See if you can get anything out of this guy.
Before I let you go, Mr. Toure, I won't take much more of your time, but I just want to know, did anything strange or perhaps unnatural seem to occur while you were living at Spooner Street?
Natural? Or...
Yes,
You
unnatural.
you sound like you are bordering on what my wife went through there. This is foolish. You put these thoughts away.
You must forgive me. We were aware of the passing of your son, but we really don't know anything of what your wife may or may not have experienced there. Would you mind sharing? As silly as it may seem, it may help us.
If you would like to talk to my wife, I will call and let them know. What did you say your name was?
My name is Professor Jack Gordon.
Professor Jack Gordon. Okay. I shall call them and let them know you will be calling to talk to. Please, do not upset her.
I give you my word, sir. I will do my best to keep everything cordial and even-keeled.
Bid you adieu.
So long. I love your class.
All right, now it's clear that this is going to require a delicate interaction, so I'm calling the old lady.
You got this, Mitch.
I would like nothing better than for Mitch to call another lady. He's good with the ladies, you see.
Yeah, I'll call her. Don't worry, I won't upset her.
Don't start without me. I got a rock piss. No, go for it. Do it. Fuck that bitch up, Mitch.
Take away.
No, fuck her up.
Bayou Bobby, they usually just pee in the bayou, don't they? Just right off the side of the boat.
Right on his flip-flops.
We're not savages, Doc.
Right on his flip-flops.
Right there.
Alright. He says don't take what she says with a grain of salt. We're gonna take everything with a grain of fucking brick.
Truth, right. Yeah, and the thing is that, you know, what are we trying to learn? We're just learning further evidence that the house is evil and all this stuff happens in it. We want to find ways
Yeah,
to
at this point,
destroy it, right?
yes.
But
We already
we've
know.
seen multiple references to burn it, and that even, you know, who was it? Kreese couldn't burn it.
Yeah. And we know Judd or Leroy is dead set against that. He thinks it's a fool's errand, which maybe so. We know the house.
He was pondering anyways. It didn't work.
Yeah. We know the house is bad. We know we want to destroy it. And at this point, we're just trying to get any fucking hint of what might, be the tie there. And this, who knows? Maybe this wife will have some shit. She's schizophrenic. She's the best lead we have yet.
She had to have felt something when the fucking bones were put back in the bathtub. I guarantee it. Guarantee.
Oh yeah, ask her about anything lately. Not only back then, but lately.
The husband said straight up that we were asking or sounding like what his wife did about the occult. She's all schizophrenic and wacky because she saw this shit.
Yes. Yeah, she's too.
All right, so do we think there's sufficient time for Sammy? Do you feel like calling again? Is that too much?
No, I really want you to call.
Come
I
on,
don't
Mitch.
know if you guys. All
Come on,
right,
pull
Mitch,
your
call.
weight, Mitch.
Okay. I know
Maybe
it's going to be a
she's
delicate situation.
Maybe she's a Yanks fan.
Perhaps. Hey, do we know where they grew up? What they were in Jersey there in that house?
Maple Leafs.
No, they're from Montreal.
Oh, they were probably Expo fans. Maybe I could drop that on her.
Les Habitants. That's all they care about hockey, baby.
Is that big Thomas? Well, you know I'm a Rangers fan. 96 was glorious. We all can remember that.
I don't remember
Messier.
what happened.
Mark Messier and I wish I could remember the goalie because I'm not really a Rangers fan. Richter, right? Wasn't that?
I think it was Richter.
Yeah, they
Mike
just
Richter.
stood on his, He stood on his fucking head.
No, it's Mike Richter.
Is it Mike?
Mike.
I thought Mike Richter was the guard for the Bills. Dave Richter was the goalie, wasn't it? No? Am I wrong? I'm wrong.
No, it's
You're
Mike Richter. I think you're right there, Craigie, because that's what I was thinking.
I'm
Maybe have
pretty
to
sure
say.
it is.
Yeah.
So maybe
I am also not a Rangers fan.
Les Habitants. All right, we're gonna call her.
Give her a ring.
Douglas Hospital Research Center. This is Dr. Isabel Nouveau. How may I help you?
Hello, Dr. Nouveau. My name is Mitch Dietrich, and I'm calling on behalf of Dr. Jack Gordon. Mr. Tyree indicated that he would call your facility, let us know we needed to talk with Mrs. Tyree briefly. Is she available?
Right, you are the ones to speak that want to speak to Rebecca Toure. Yes?
Yes, please.
My accent has completely changed. Now I shall put it back on. Slip into it like a slipper.
Satin glove.
Sammy
Puppy will feel.
Sammy will drink champagne from later. Yes, well, Miss Toure.
Is this a good time?
Oh, she's dead.
Well, what do you know about her condition before you talk to
Well,
her?
her husband has informed us that she is schizophrenic and that the situation is delicate and that we don't want to upset her. We just wanted to ask her some questions about some information she may have, and we'll do our best to be prudent.
Yes, she is schizophrenic with aspects of dementia. So, I will put you through, but be slow and yes, here you go.
Thank you very much. Hello, is this Ms. Toure?
Yeah, damn it, I don't know any French.
Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle.
Oh, mais quoi?
Je m'appelle Mitch Dietrich. Comment t'appelles-tu, Ms. Toure, correctement?
Oui.
Show off.
Oui, yeah, je parle un peu français, regrettablement. Tu parles anglais?
Ah, parlo anglais, non, parlo anglais.
That's Italian.
That's Italian.
Oh,
I am not a character actor.
no.
Yes, I speak English.
Ms. Toure, I just, I'm calling, I'll be terse, from the home on Spoonfield. It's Spoonfield. And was it Spoonville?
Don't matter. You're close enough.
What's the house? What's the house?
1206 Spooner Street.
1206 Spooner Street. I understand you used to live in this home, and I'd like you to tell me about your experiences there, and perhaps.
I lived there with my boy, Anton. He's still there.
Yes, that is so regrettable, and I've heard of such, and that is just an awful tragedy, and perhaps why I'm calling, because I don't want anything else awful to happen to anyone else in this home. And so I want you to, if you can, tell me about it. Tell me about this house. I want to hear about the strangest things. I understand you because I know no one believes you. But I'm going to tell you right now that we believe you, and you can be forthcoming and tell us about this home. And we're not going to tell you you're crazy, because you're not.
They tell me I'm crazy, and then they give me more pills.
No more. I don't
I'm not
think that's-
crazy.
I,
My son, he is still there. Have you seen him? He's still there.
I have seen things in this home, and therefore I believe you. What can we do to put your poor boy to rest?
It is the woman of the house.
I knew that old lady. We've seen her.
She killed my boy.
Did
She
you-
killed my boy.
Did you see her in the mirrors, old lady?
The mirrors. I saw I saw a man erase his head with a shotgun in those mirrors. Days before my boy died. Whatever you are doing there, leave that house.
No, we're here to stop it. We're here to stop it.
It will stop you. It will stop you.
What else you see in this house before? What do you know about this woman? We want to get after her. We want to stop her. What do you know about her?
She is the woman of the house. That is all I know. It is her house.
Did anyone do anything else? Did anyone try to burn it down? Did you try to did you ever break a mirror? Did anybody try to stop it? Did you try to stop her?
How do you stop her? I don't know how. We leave. We run away. You should do the same. Just run.
Boys, I don't know. I think I'm just making this poor lady upset, but I am validating your feelings and your thoughts. I'm telling you right now, you're not wacky, because I've seen it my damn self.
If you see my boy, tell him his mother loves him.
We will. We'll tell him.
Tell him and then you run.
We're trying to stop this.
Mitch,
All right, boys.
tell her she's a bad mother and get her all worked out. Come on, let's spin this bitch out.
Can
Tell
we
her
get
that her son's taking a bath. That's all right.
Right? His bones are
get
clean.
any other information? I don't
She
think so.
starts to like kind of get fucking really, really, really weepy, and one of the orderlies takes over the phone and tells you that
She's done.
She's done. You hear her just wailing in the background, screaming, calling out her son's name. Like, Anton, he's still there. Find him, hug him, tell him I love him.
I tried. He pulled me in there, scalding hot water.
That punk.
Your son's a fucking douchebag.
The cocksucker almost drowned me.
Help him. Remember, Mitch was gentle. He's like, "Come on, you don't have to go through this again." Horror story shit. Pull me into there. Get it. Jed goes in. Leroy with the shovel. All right.
Unsurreptitiously flings the bones out.
Right out in the front yard, we go pick them up. All right. So, Bobby, you want to call the Diaz family?
Yeah. Beep boop, beep boop, bop, beep beep boop.
I'm listening.
You find numbers for Lucian Diaz and Maria Diaz that are Peter Diaz's children.
That's it, the two of them? We conference calling this or no? I'll make them both cry separate. I don't care. I got 2 days.
You can call them. They don't live together, so
Right,
I guess you could try to conference call them in. That's fine.
Just call Lucian.
It's not like I can keep either one of any accents free for more than half a sentence, anyways.
Well, you don't need accents.
So-
They're not living in fucking Nicaragua, are they? You're good, right?
Oh, they're of Hispanic. So
Oh,
get ready.
boy.
Get ready.
Boy.
It's need to get canceled.
All right. Yeah, calling. Hey Siri, call Lucian Diaz.
Hello, how may I help you?
Hi, Lucian. My name is Robert McCall. I was wondering if I could have a minute of your time. I had a few questions. I'm actually calling you from 1206 Spooner Street. I've been doing a little bit of investigating here on a colleague of mine who passed away. And I noticed as I checked the previous ownership records that your family had stayed in the house, but owned the house, excuse me. Would you mind answering a few questions or hopefully helping me with any information?
I guess I could just answer some questions if you have them. My father lived in the house. We never lived in the house. I never lived in the house.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I apologize.
I remember. No, go ahead, ask your questions, please.
Did you love your father? Was he? Did he ever show you? Did he ever show you love? Let's start there.
Let's start there.
Yes, I love my father, but he and my mother had their issues.
Oh, okay. I noticed.
Mostly it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
At the time. I think a lot of the issues started because of that house.
So I apologize. I just saw that the last name Diaz was on the the deed to the house when I did some fact checking. I didn't realize that your parents were. So you had never stayed in that house yourself?
Had purchased the house to renovate it, but soon it became the only thing he cared about was that house. He stopped staying at our house. When he was home, he and my mother would fight constantly.
And how old? I apologize. How old were you and your sister around this time? If you don't mind me asking.
I was 13 and Maria was 11.
Oh, okay.
My father, he purchased the house in the late 70s, and he owned it for several years while he was renovating. I remember one day him telling us not to enter the house because it was not safe.
Right. No, I was
At the time, I had assumed it was because of the construction that he was doing. Perhaps there were exposed wires, or I do anything that could possibly be dangerous while you're renovating a house. But
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm sure.
I'm not sure now if that's what he meant. Maybe he meant he didn't want us to find him. It was not safe to go to the house because he knew what he was going to do there. I don't know.
Well, listen, no, it's fine, Bubby. I can put your mind at ease. It wasn't your father wasn't up to anything nefarious. There is a blood-sucking evil that lives in that house, and your father wasn't fucking around. Yeah, no. It killed a colleague of mine, like I said, and I'm just trying to get any information. I know, with you not being in the house, it's hard for me to ask any of these questions or really, burden you with any of this stuff. I mean, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit, kid. Like, this guy's older now, right? As an aside, I'm talking to, like, what was your 1970?
Yeah,
he was 13? Okay.
Yeah, they're in their 40s.
Yeah, brother, dude.
You just gotta combine both informations into the same one, so that you aren't talking to. It's one kid now.
Oh,
His name
okay.
is Lucien Maria Diaz.
In my, I've noticed there were when I was checking my records, there were two phone numbers, one for a male Diaz and a female Diaz. But I saw that your parents only had one child. Is that I know it's probably not great to ask, but I assume you transition.
I got two different numbers. Yeah, one for each gender.
You transition? Okay, yeah. That's cool. We respect that where I'm from. Well, shit, yeah. I mean,
But
that's.
I do remember once. It was 1980, a couple years before he died. I don't know if it was 82, 83, somewhere around there. We rode to see him, and we knocked on the door, and I distinctly heard a woman's voice telling us to come in, but we walked in the house, and there was nobody home. My father wasn't home, there was no woman in the house. It seemed very strange.
Did your mother hear this voice? Did you ask your mother if she heard it, or was this just you?
It was just me and my
Other.
self.
Yeah.
My sister.
Right. No, I get it. You were there. You had a lot going on in your head at that age. I mean, 13-year-old kid.
Yes,
You're
it was
going through a lot of
very
changes.
difficult.
So somehow, a 13-year-old kid just wandered over to this house not by himself, but you know what I mean.
Well, they would. It gives you the impression that they were going to see his dad. That they thought their dad was there.
Right.
Like they rode their bikes over there. They knocked. They heard that. They heard a woman say, "Come in," but there was nobody home.
Did your father ever end up saying anything more to you about the house after his death? Wait, what? What?
You know, you could still talk to them when they're gone.
Right, but do they talk back?
I've never heard him talk back. No.
Okay. Yeah, we're like I said, I'm just trying to find out what happened to my my associate here, and I'm just running into a lot of things that don't make a lot of sense. And your story about hearing a woman's voice, believe it or not, makes some sense to me. I've been having similar issues. Your father, I mean, I'm sure you didn't have a lot of contact with him towards the end there, but that was pretty much it. The last time you tried to make contact was when you went to the house and he wasn't there.
I talked. We maintained contact up until he killed himself, but he just didn't. He didn't live with us. But it's a small town. We still saw him, and
Right. Well, I was going to
not
ask.
nearly as much. He was quite obsessed with perfecting that house, but
That was going to be my next question. Was his behavior? In my experience, it seems like the longer you stay in that house, the more erratic your behavior can tend to become. Was that something you noticed? I mean, did he give you any? Did he seem changed? You know what I mean? Like,
my sister and I always thought that the rebuilding of the house coinciding with the falling apart of their marriage, my parents' marriage, might have. Yeah, he didn't have much else. He had. So that's why we assumed he was so obsessed with the house thereafter. But the obsessions or what caused him to start doing all of this before we don't know. It was.
do you feel like I know you can't speak for your sister, but do you feel largely responsible for your father leaving your mother? Do you feel like it was your fault, probably?
Yeah, definitely. We were little dicks. We were definitely little dicks.
Okay.
I went and slept in their bed every night so he never could get laid.
Ugh, that's kind of a dick move for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. What happened? Shit. Hold on.
Speaking from experience.
I just gotta find other places.
Lucian Marie, give me 1 second. Guys, what am I missing here? What am I not asking? What's the question? Gordy, Mitch.
Doing good, man.
I feel like we just keep learning all the same that the house fucks everybody
I
up.
know. That's what I'm
We
saying.
gotta get a couple. We just gotta get a couple proton packs. Walk into the house, say this bitch is toast, and cross the streams.
All right. Let me get off the phone with this kid, and then we'll pursue other leads. Sorry about that, Lucian. I'm back. Just had to confirm
No problem.
with my other colleagues here. Let me ask you a question. Would you be willing to come help us move some of the things? We found some effects with your. We found some effects with the family names, just with your father's stuff, some tools and some pictures and stuff in the house. Would you be willing to stop by and pick those up?
They live in Denver.
I didn't ask where you lived, fuckface. I said, do you want your father's shit or not? I'm just trying to. I'm trying to be cordial. I'm trying to be cordial. You're really fucking testing me, dude.
Yeah, so go ahead and he gives you the address. He says you can mail him anything that you think he would appreciate it.
Possess him and
Oh, dude, I'm-
money forever.
I'm gonna fucking.
Mailing him dead animal bodies from the.
Oh no, yeah. I'm fucking
Cat
texting.
humor.
I'm texting Leroy right now. I'm telling him to turn around or stop where he's at. Put the bones in a fucking priority mailbox and mail him fucking Anton's bones. Let that little prick, that little home wrecking prick. Whoa. Let him fucking deal with the curse. Put the curse.
Wrecked his own home.
If we put a curse in another house, technically 1206 Spooner Street is fixed. So that's my logic. All right, so I just abruptly hang up on Lucian / Maria, whatever their name was, and
Go.
I think it went pretty smooth. I mean, I'm not a slick talker, but you know, I think I got a lot of good information out of him. Nah.
It sounded great right up until the point that you threatened.
Yeah. No, he didn't really have much to offer, unfortunately. Other than a lot of stuff that we already know. He heard a woman's voice, so we really gotta figure out how we're gonna handle this DiVitello situation.
He's Zool.
Yeah. his father's name was Dana, but he said Dana's not here. Yeah, I don't even think it's worth calling the sister. I think the kid was just mixed up. I don't know if there even was a sister. I don't know, man. It's like,
So do we call the Toycrofts just to be thorough?
yeah, I feel like I would like to
We
know.
don't have to role.
Oh,
We don't have to role play this one. I'll give you what Emily Tycroft could tell you about her husband.
all right, lazy guy.
She tells you that she's certain of one thing, that 1206 is an evil place. During the time that her husband lived there, nothing but trouble seemed to follow them. She only entered the house twice, both times feeling uncomfortable, but she never saw anything out of the ordinary. 3 weeks after her husband's death, she received an incorrectly labeled envelope addressed to her. It had been delivered elsewhere and then caught by a local postman in a small town that knew her, and he brought it to her. And it was a letter from her husband that seemed to show a deteriorating mental state, gibbering about the woman of the house and how she wanted everything he had to give.
Oh, so there's a woman in this house. Okay, so we're looking for a woman in the house. All right. Okay, got new information now.
I knew. I thought we always knew.
I'm trying.
Oh,
Ah,
sorry.
jeez. Sorry, everyone's
That's
good.
just how thick my pumpkin head is.
I'm trying to liven things up here. All this phone calling is. I need some action, man. I need blood. What time of day is this? Where are we in this first day of date? What day one of 2? Waiting on.
Why don't we fast forward to the night and try to interact with the lady of the house again, the old woman of the house, and tell her that the first thing we want to give her are her end tables, and see what she has to say.
Oh yeah, how close are we to actually receiving those two?
2 days.
2 days. So this
Yeah,
will be one.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Assuming we live that long. Yeah, go ahead, Mitch. I think you. I don't know. You seem like you have the strongest connection with her.
Or any female.
Yeah, already in the process of transitioning.
I'm horny. All right.
Honey. Hey pig, come out of the mirror. I want to fuck. Oh boy.
So, are we gonna all spend the night in the house and see if we can interact with her?
Well, we can't all be there. You know what the doc said. The doc said that's just not feasible. I mean, we'll stay close by, within the.
What if we all stay in a different room alone?
Oh boy. Why can't we just let Mitch fucking crumble? Like, why can't we just let him?
No, we can't.
It's my turn. You went the last time and nothing happened. I'll go.
Yeah,
It'll be mine. You guys want to go?
Yeah, but you have a history now.
It's
Fucking Mattingly.
We'll see what happens. If
He's-
you guys want to go in, he knows what he signed up for with this Delta Green gig.
plus.
Are you bringing your baseball bat? Perhaps be better at home with that.
Give me that bat.
He's got Christ on his side, boys. Don't forget, he's got
Oh yeah,
JC.
he's already.
8 minutes. Then stop by the church and just get like a fucking water pistol full of holy water.
Were we all when we were in front of that piano? Were we all reflecting in the mirror? Like we've always seen our reflections, right? No, correct. All right. You don't need any garlic or holy water. Then you're good.
All right. Well,
So what's your suspicion that one of you guys was a vampire?
Oh, you never know.
yeah, we got
We're a
to.
lot of things, guys.
Yeah. No stone unturned.
Yeah, no stone left unturned.
Mitch.
All right. Well, Mitch is in the house and he's alone.
Wait.
He's gonna go-
Hold on, Mitch. Before you
Hold
shut the
on.
door. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, handler.
No, go ahead. You say what you were saying.
I was just gonna say, throw us a little fucking Our Father and give us the fucking thing on our face before you close the door. You know what I mean? Give us something. Come on. Give us
Fuck you, you go. Believe in our Lord Jesus
Testicles
Christ,
and watch.
and I've been raised as such. And because Bayou Bobby wanted me to, I used my computer science skills to become an ordained minister. So now it's really not time to fuck with me. We are here to deal with you.
Mitch, I don't mean give me a monologue. I mean protect us. Give us a blessing, you fuck. Like I don't.
And Lord Jesus Christ, we're here to stop all this terrible stuff happening to planet Earth. And please protect me and Bayou Bobby and Professor Jack from the evil that we are trying to confront. Amen.
Thank you. All right. I slam the door.
You know, I'll tell you what, Mitch, if this all goes... I was going to say, if this all goes well, I would like you to perhaps baptize me. I don't know if my head will fit into the font, but you inspire me. Plus,
You're still having this conversation.
you remind me of a student of mine. Oh, they cut out again? You guys hear me?
No, I was laughing about you saying that your head wouldn't fit in the font. That got me.
You froze on my feed, but then you came back and told me that you had to be a student bank. All right, so Mitch is gathering his courage, and he's gonna go into the piano room.
No. Upstairs. You gotta go upstairs, Mitch.
First, he's going to the
Hold on
piano
a second.
room.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
So you go there by yourself.
I'm gonna spend the night alone.
I want to make sure that I have everything correct here. Okay.
Yeah, we're just outside the
So
door
you
still.
Are you
walk
guys
in.
gonna stay in the premises, or are you guys gonna go to the hotel
That's
room?
what I
or
was
what?
trying to figure out.
What are we doing, Bobby?
I'm gonna stay right on the front porch until it gets spooky. Then I'm gonna cheese it. Fuck it.
Yeah, you know what? I'll sit on the porch too, but I'll make sure my head's like level with the highest step so that it just looks like a pumpkin sitting there.
Or yeah, I mean we can wait in the car. I'm sure we.
Still at that time of year, right?
Matches you.
Trying to kick me in the face.
Serious answer, handler. My apologies. I forgot I'm a fucking tech guy, or I was a tech guy in the military. So let's give. I mean, something more than a cell phone. Can I do like an improvised wire on Mitch, and then I'll chill in the car and kind of listen along, like earpiece microphone thing?
And you could probably even send him in with something similar to like a body cam that a cop would wear or something, you know, like
Okay.
if you wanted to fucking just, you could do that with a cell phone, just fucking
FaceTime, whatever.
FaceTime or whatever.
Well,
like,
I was gonna.
I'm sure you could figure.
I was gonna
something
skip
out,
the cell
something
phone.
with
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna say a secondary because I'd like to have if you got one, you got none. If you got two, you got one. Three would be better, but at least have him have his phone, and then set him up with a earpiece microphone from my fucking CIA tech days, whatever.
I like the body cam idea all over. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll just chill in the car with Mitch's laptop, and Gordy can be on the front steps if we need someone in there right away, or whatever Gordy wants to do. I'm not Gordy's handler.
I'll sit right on the porch
All right,
like a jack-o'-lantern.
there you go.
Right.
Hey, so I'm just I'm in the foyer at the front door, and
Yeah.
I want to make my way to the dining or to the piano. But now, yep, you want to say something?
Oh, you're dead. You died.
You walk in, you close the door behind you, and as soon as that happens, the music comes on.
I wish we could hear it right now.
Mitch, are you good in there? I hear music.
I don't know what you're talking.
Oh, sorry.
You guys hear nothing. You
What?
hear nothing outside on the porch.
No, on
Gordy.
the camera, the microphone.
You don't hear anything either. You just see him close the door, and you hear this music in your head, Mitch.
Bobby, the music's back.
I don't hear anything, Mitch. Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
You got eyes on the piano? Is anything playing on the piano?
I'm proceeding to the piano.
You turn, and there's the mirror on the closet in the foyer, and you see a little boy reflected in the mirror standing in the dining room, pale blue and obviously dead.
What was his
Go ahead
first
and
name again?
Tony, it's Tony.
Give me a sanity check.
Oh boy. My sanity's waning, boys.
You'll be fine.
Woo-hoo-hoo! 3 under
Attaboy.
51, yeah.
Okay. You still take 1 sanity damage.
Oh, still take. So how do I reflect that on my sheet?
-1.
Take off 1 willpower point and 1 from a bond.
Or just ditch the 1 sanity. I don't know what your sanity's at, right?
He's only
Alright.
5 away from a breaking point.
Will that be
Yeah,
fun,
well,
though?
yeah. No, okay, I'm gonna hit that at my drinking buddy Johnny Favale.
I love that. Poor Johnny.
You don't understand what stress is at work, Johnny. I don't want to hear anything but fucking bullshit.
I've
I
seen
feel like
shit.
I feel like our relationship has been strained, Mitch. I don't know. You're not around anymore.
3-minute thing.
So you see this little boy standing in the mirror, looking right at you.
What was the boy's name again? It wasn't Austin. Craigie, what was the boy's
No,
name?
you can ask.
Anton.
Yeah, you can ask us. You're mic'd
Anton
up.
Teray.
Anton, I saw your mom. I talked to your mom today. She loves you very much. She wants you to go rest.
You could see tears are coming down like the side of his face, but he's so bloated and fucking gross looking.
Aw, that's your
And
opinion.
he starts walking towards you.
Go.
It's not your fault.
Touch
It's
it.
not your fault. Holy
He's
shit. I have to change my underwear.
Pull him out of the
He's
mirror.
holding his hands out to try to hug you, and he's walking and walking, and his hands hit the mirror, and he stops,
Touch him.
Tell
and
me
Mitch.
he's
how-
looking at you.
Tell me
And
how
he-
I can. And then he just.
He disappears, but the mirror, there are 2 giant wet handprints with water dripping down on. You can see that it's real water dripping down on your side of the mirror.
Kid just got out of the bed.
Repeat.
You saw none of this in any sort of recording device by you, Bobby.
Totally worth miking him up. Totally
You
worth
saw
putting him up.
Mitch. No, you saw Mitch standing in front of the mirror talking to a little kid. So I mean, you
Anything going on outside of the house when that happens, like whether it's
No.
me noticing, okay, not the house itself.
Bobby,
What's up, Mitch?
I saw the boy in the mirror. You heard what I said to him about his ma. He put his hands on the mirror, and now there's condensation running down it like tears. And there's also a
you do see. Sorry, Dave.
little bit of
Bobby
urine down my.
does see the handprints on the mirror in the camera.
And there's a little bit of
The
urine
handprints.
running down my pants.
He pissed my pants too.
He pissed
The weirdest thing you ever seen.
It was him.
The witch pissed my pants.
It's my
That
fucking
bitch,
pants.
that bitch came in here. She pissed my pants again.
I'm so pissed off about it. With my pants.
Oh fuck! You did good, Mitch. Mitch, you did good, but remember, you got to focus. We've got to find out what's going on upstairs. You got to get up there, Mitch.
I'm gonna go check out the piano quick.
Be brave.
Music's creeping me out. All right, because the piano's right there to my left. If I remember right, it's all first floor. I'm gonna go to check out the piano because I'm hearing the creepy music.
All right, the creepy music is blasting in your eyes. The more you come into it,
So I walk into like the threshold of the room and it's already blasting in my face like I'm at a rock concert, and I see the keys moving or what?
when you walk in, the piano is playing. Dave, you see this too. When he enters this room, you can now hear the music through the recordings.
Mitch, I'm seeing this. I'm hearing this. Are you seeing anything in that mirror? Check that mirror on the piano if you can get close enough without getting.
I can barely hear you. It's so fucking loud in here.
I said, check the mirror, Mitch. Check the mirror on the piano.
Like the handler's gonna tell me what I see.
Handler? What handler? Mitch, what are you talking about?
You go look into the mirror of the piano.
Yeah, yep.
You see an old woman naked in the middle of the room, bowing in supplication to a huge man, pitch
Me?
black skin, whose face is completely lost in shadow. This vision lasts like that. Give me a sanity roll.
Oh my goodness. 52 under 61. Oh my gosh, that one's too close for me.
You still take one. So
Oh.
Mitch, I know.
That's both willpower and sanity.
no, you take one sanity, but if you ditch it, you take one willpower and one bond.
I'll take the sanity hit.
Mitch, it's Bobby. Can you hear me?
Holy fucking shit! Could he see it?
I didn't see it. No.
He couldn't.
I don't think he's. I wouldn't think he saw the thing, but he still hears the music, and you can look down, and the piano keys are moving, and
But the old woman isn't present.
No, that was
you
a
don't
flash.
see it. You don't. You just
Mitch,
saw the
Almost
flash.
almost like I fucking blinked. The old lady was bowing in the middle of the room to this big like a figure, a black figure with a smoky visage, scared the living shit out of me. It is scaring the living shit out of me. But the old lady, it seems like she was bowing to him in supplication, because I love that word. I'm gonna use it again, Craig.
Mitch, I noticed I'm picking up. I switched over. I switched my cameras to thermal, and I noticed that the heat signature in your crotch area spiked again. Is everything?
That ghost pissed my pants too.
I was in my pants just like it made me kill that professor.
Can I hear any? I can't. I can't hear any of the communication. Can I? I don't. Are we all?
I would assume that's like a laptop or
I've
something.
got-
It's
Great. All right. I'm just curious. I want to.
I've got the car window down. The car window's down, so you can hear me. I'm talking pretty loud.
I assume like it wasn't the front door really close
wait.
to the dining room too, so I could probably hear the music coming from inside, or no? Like.
Yeah, sure. I forgot you were. I thought you were in the car with him. Once he entered
no.
that dining room,
No,
you
I'm not
do
sitting
hear the
with that
music
freak.
start up.
That freak's not getting in the car. Get out of here. All right, Mitch, you got to press on, brother. I know this is rough. That's a solid
He
piece of
went to take a
information.
piss.
Oh, well, that's all right. He doesn't listen when I talk, anyways.
So what did he see, Craig? Say that. Can you say what he saw again? It's like just a big black dude.
Well, come on now.
What is it with the black dudes?
Yeah.
The white women.
Come on
I
now.
figured-
Let me pause the recording. Hold on. Stop recording.
Where are all the white women at? So I could
He
hear
saw
you dudes. Right.
A naked old woman in the middle of the room, bowing in supplication before a huge naked man with pitch black skin, whose face was totally lost in shadow. Not like
Charlie Murphy black, but like black skin.
he wasn't like 6'7" and Wesley Snipes black. This dude was
Absence of light black.
huge too, like way bigger than any. Maybe it was Dikembe Mutombo. Now you know Dikembe Mutombo is somehow involved in this mission. Tom has figured it out.
Sports. It all comes back to sports.
I knew I could do it. Even though I root for the Knicks, it's a hopeless cause. All right, well,
The music is still playing, and like the Jack for Gordy, you heard it outside when you were outside. You hear the music start.
I'm going to come up and give the mirrored surface a closer look while I'm in there.
Yeah, you're looking at it, and you don't see that. You see the keys are all moving.
Nothing
don't
weird
see
like
anything.
before any of that.
It doesn't. You don't see like before, like you saw like the reflection of a woman playing it. You don't see that right now.
The dick print from the
just
fogged
played
up breath
itself.
is gone.
The dick fit. No, there's two of them now. One coming from each side of you.
This house is malicious. That's not even funny. That's malicious.
Nah, dude. Give me the sanity check.
Or delicious. I meant to say
Extra.
delicious.
The extra dick. That dick was not there before. And the semen is hitting you directly in the eye.
I'm going to back my way out
You
of
shake your head. You've got cum in your eye. Real cum.
That was there before you entered the house. The secret is I always have cum in my eye.
I'm trying to shoot myself in the face.
He's trying to blow his own head off with his own loads.
on my own training.
The house is evil.
I was born for this moment.
He's trying to destroy the evidence. He's trying to clean the evidence with his mouth. He's get rid of the DNA. Mitch, you gotta press on, buddy. You're doing so good. You're doing so
All right,
good.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this room. I don't think nothing. It was creepy enough. I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna make my way upstairs. As my compatriots want me to make my way upstairs.
All right, so you walk. I gotta fucking clear my map off here so I can see where you're going.
Grabbing a beer and listening same time.
Let's jizz all over his map.
I can't believe how quickly I'm drinking my beers. Maybe I should believe.
Yeah, that's a total fucking mystery.
What a surprise!
I want to believe.
Oh, what shit? I'm reading the wrong thing here. Sorry.
Oh, there's no piano in this fucking story at all. This is the wrong book you're on.
I wish we were still hearing it.
Yeah.
It's hard to share the music on Zoom. There's a setting that you have to hit so you can.
I'm not even looking for it. You guys know the music.
Tom.
Put it on. Put it on at your own house. You can put it on right now. Moonlight Sonata.
Never heard of it.
Are you watching
I
porn?
can't
Do I see
I believe
porn?
he's a dude that I needed.
So I always play music while we're playing, very, very lightly in the background. You guys, I don't think you can ever hear it.
No, I don't hear any.
I could put a little piano music on. You might be able to hear.
Here we go. Let's sync it all up. Everyone sync it up.
Goodbye, Bobby and McCoy.
Up on the chair next to me, and I shit my pants. Cat shit my pants.
Cat, bitch cat.
That's fucking house. All right, so
Let me know when you can, guys, can actually hear this.
yeah, it sounds.
I can hear it.
Creepy.
Is it low enough or is it too high?
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
I don't hear
like
anything.
I'm walking out of that room and going upstairs.
Did he put music
You
on?
don't hear it?
No.
You don't hear it, Bobby?
Oh,
I don't know.
I wish I could have.
The house must not have a hold on me. I'm immune to your bullshit.
All right. You walk out of the dining room into the kitchen, and you can hear an old woman singing. What languages do you speak?
I speak Spanish and Italian, plus English.
I was talking to Mitch, though.
Oh, and
I
pumpkin.
speak Brooklyn, Bronx, English.
Broken Brooklyn.
I took computer science instead of Latin. Remember?
Un modo scuro vigiato. Un modo scuro vigiato. You just hear those are the words that stick in your mind.
Mordos, you got
She's-
your death and Vigiato, vision, or visage, or face.
Gelato. Something about gelato.
Gelatos, vanilla.
Can we hear this, or is this all in his dome?
Could
You
they
guys
hear
don't.
it?
You don't hear this. None of you hear this.
Alright.
But she sings. She sings a couple verses of this song, and then you hear the clattering of something metallic landing on the countertop. You hear it, see it, both of you at the same time. There's a straight razor lying on top of the countertop.
And now I'm gonna kill myself.
Nice.
It's covered in fresh blood. Give me a sanity check.
Oh my god. I just roll enough of these, I'm gonna fail them, boys.
Nah. Come on.
It's 26 under 60.
Look at you.
You don't take anything from that, but you're
Oh.
standing there. You heard this woman singing. The music is still playing, but it's faded down in the background. And the razor blade, there's a razor blade sitting right on the countertop.
in the kitchen, bloodied.
Mitch, you
Oh,
gotta grab that.
I have to interject because I had an epiphany, but it could be nothing again, like one of my leads that isn't a lead at all type of thing. My Liz Tucker incident.
Talk to
But,
me. Talk to
So
me.
assuming we're on the wire together.
The comms.
Mitch, do you hear me? Are you listening?
Talk to me, Professor Jack.
You said that you saw the naked lady in the large, dark man.
It was the old lady. It was the lady of the house.
If you recall, earlier I
It
quoted my
was Mutombo, I swear. He has
Yeah, if you recall, I earlier I quoted my Shakespeare in saying we must put out the light, meaning this house. That is a famous quote from the play Othello, and if you recall what Detective Fitzpatrick called our operation, if you don't remember, I said it earlier. It's Operation Iago. Iago, of course, is one of the greatest villains in literature. He is the one who betrayed Othello. Othello, the Moor of Venice. What is a Moor if not a dark man?
Craig, if you tell me that this isn't written in, I'll fucking strangle you.
Now you're just being racist.
I think we need to find some way to betray this dark man, just as Iago betrayed Othello. I don't know how we do it, but if we can betray this dark man, let us do it.
Nothing, Craig? No? You're laughing at me against it? Sorry, Sam.
No, what I'm going to tell you is that you're a fucking genius.
Nice.
That isn't in the book. But that's why they... No, listen. That's why they named it Operation Iago. That's why, they don't mention anything about Shakespeare, but that all fucking lines up perfectly.
Okay, cool. At least it's that.
Fucking... It's beyond unbelievably intelligent that you noticed that. And,
Well, I since we had the opportunity to read them back, I was remembering obviously I was trying to recall what I've said, and I was like, when I said that Shakespeare shit to be stupid, talking about death, but it just so happens that that's Othello, and he's the Moor of Venice, he's a fucking black dude. But the whole Iago thing, I didn't even realize until just now, because Iago's the big fucking villain from that play. It's just totally, it gave me the chills because it was coincidental. Oh, good. I'm glad it's not necessarily exact, but okay.
Oh,
Cool.
shit.
no, you should fucking stop doing what you're doing and let me make money off your mind. Just fiddle around in there for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, dude. If we were to juice Sammy's mind, like put it in a fucking magic bullet, we could fucking, oh, man. Make some money.
Smoothie, a pumpkin smoothie.
It was weird to me that was not mentioned.
Yeah, seriously.
It was weird to me. But
It seems all to fit.
all right, so the razor blade is laying there. What are you doing?
I'm just going to do a search check of everything. 67 under 70. 1. That was a close one.
It looks like a very old straight razor, like early 1900s maybe, like but it's in perfect condition. It looks like it just came off the construction line. Like,
But it and the counter are bloodied.
it is soaked in blood. The handle, so every part of it is just drenched in blood. Fresh blood, like it's dripping off of it onto the counter.
Mitch, that's evidence. You got to bag and tag it.
I'll do an alertness check in the room.
Just grab the fucking thing, you pussy.
13 under 71. Nothing.
You don't see anybody else. You don't.
I ain't touching that razor
Oh,
blade.
my God.
But I'll tell you right now, you see what I'm seeing in this camera, right?
Yeah, we need that. We need that. That's evidence of Donnelly's death. That.
We'll come on the back end for that. Right now, I'm just trying to interact with the ghosts.
Mitch,
'cause
hold on. I'm coming
I am
in.
trying not to be afraid of no ghosts, but I'm quite afraid of the ghosts.
Craig, I take a walk up to the van where Bobby is, just like, Bobby, please keep an eye on him. This, for all intents and purposes, this is what we suspect Arthur Donnelly, how he went out. If he killed himself with this razor, now it's there with Mitch. We know Mitch doesn't have a history of sanity, so let's please watch him.
I take a handful of popcorn from a bag of popcorn you didn't even know I had, and I start munching popcorn. I'm like, Doc or Professor, don't worry, I'm totally locked in on the show. I'm ready for some action. I've been fucking waiting all night for this.
All right, would you like some pumpkin seeds? Go back to the porch.
I'm not touching the razor blade, and I'm gonna keep clearing the first floor before I go upstairs.
Yeah, let the ghost get the razor back. That's gonna be safe for you.
Ghosts want to keep fucking with me.
All right, what room are you going into next?
I don't
God
have.
damn it! You don't have. Let me send the fucking map.
Well, you're in the kitchen. No, you're fine. You just gotta go up the stairs. Oh, he's gone. Mitch is dead. Am I right though? He was in the kitchen. It was on the kitchen counter. He saw that. Yeah.
Yes, but I can just resend the picture again. It's not hard. I just like to complain. I get off on it.
I was gonna say it's like fucking 4 rooms in the house. Mitch, come closer to the mirror. I can't see you. Mitch, walk towards the sound of my voice.
I tell you, dudes, I went to that fucking Bills Chiefs game, and it was just the best, the most fun time I ever had.
What a game to go to.
Oh my God, dude.
That 4th and 2.
It was my mother's 70th birthday party the day before. We had catered by Chester's Cajun Grill. We had a mountain of amazing leftovers. I'm telling you, jambalaya, pulled pork, gumbo, name it.
Bring it all to the tailgate?
And fed Mafia and brought the party to us. It was absolutely legendary. They put my 16-year-old cousin through a table.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And then that game happened. I mean, my God, the most fun I ever had at a Bills game. So good. It feels like forever ago. Finally, we get to watch them again. We got to wait all day tomorrow. All right, Craigie.
I sent you the map.
Don't read that, Tommy.
Judd's jealous, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Wait, what? That's not nice.
All right, so we have 1 million bedrooms on this floor before I go upstairs. What do you guys want me to do?
Get upstairs. I mean, if you're not going to collect any evidence, there's no point in checking the other rooms. I mean,
No, I'll just go upstairs. I want to go upstairs and see what's happening up there, Craigie.
Just stay out of the master bedroom for now.
Well, that's all there is upstairs, right?
no, he's talking about the mirror room, Mitch.
Upstairs is where the rocking chair was.
You're looking for a falcone up there. You're looking for a potential falcone. I don't have a first name, otherwise I'd give it to you.
The master bedroom, or are you going to the upstairs room?
I'm going to go upstairs and interact in other rooms other than the master bedroom. So maybe I'll go in the one where the rocking chair was.
The rocking chair is no longer there.
Oh, boy.
It's just
Because
gone.
you guys... No, you guys just... Did you destroy it? I thought you guys just... Maybe...
I don't know.
Destroyed the piano? I can't remember.
Mitch was smashing a lot of stuff.
I went 8. I was ready to blow it up with the gas.
God bless Leroy for talking you off the edge.
Well, either way, when you go upstairs and you can hear the rocking chair going back and forth and back and forth. Are you still sitting, or you're on comms with him too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I need
All
you
right,
to call out for
40.
falcone, Mitch.
You
I can hear
this
it, but I
woman-
can't see. I can't see what Bobby's saying. I can just hear it, right?
It's because you got candles in your
I
eyes.
I have a cam on me too, a body cam.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
You
But
hear it.
Sometimes
But,
you hear shit and sometimes you don't. Yeah.
Everybody hears the same thing. You all see, if the rocking chair still exists, you see it rocking. If it doesn't, you just hear the sound of it creaking back and forth. And you hear an old woman mumbling in Italian saying, my dear, rest now. And then the chair stops squeaking.
See, so we talked to the Falcones.
You can all give me a sanity check since you were all watching.
Nah, I'm good.
Ooh. Oh shit. 90 over 80 or 79. 90 over 79.
47.
Okay, anybody else fail?
No,
I passed.
I'm under 47.
All right, you take 1 sand damage.
Okay,
or you can.
I am going to project that onto my pumpkin patch. Those are my siblings, you see.
So you down. Take 1 off your willpower and 1 off your bond score.
Yes, sir. That's
Do it
my
now.
lowest bond so far.
Did you hear that? Then you don't. Like, it's after she says that, after she says rest now, everything stops in the room.
All right, it seems like, so that one's sleeping, and it seems like we put the other little kid to bed. Is there another loose end we can try to tie up in this house? Jury kid?
Diaz,
I don't know which one that would have been.
Yeah.
Do we suspect that that Italian voice, sleep now, child, or whatever she said, rest now. The fact that it's Italian, pretty sure that's that Di Vitello woman. What other Italian names are we working with?
Right. Yeah. Or,
You would have. That's a fairly easy assumption to make.
Because we have, well, I can look at the other one with I don't think there's other Italian names, right?
You can tell them that the voice you heard speaking Italian to you, but you're the only one that heard that, Mitch, in the kitchen. Did you ask him what that meant? I can't remember if you said anything or not.
I reported everything I heard because I don't know if they're hearing it or not.
right.
What you heard in the kitchen, he heard the woman singing "Un modo scuro vigiato," or "A dark way I have traveled." That was the name. That's the name that she kept singing that phrase. "A dark way I have traveled."
Okay.
Sing a song, singing it to herself, like as if some people sing when they're cleaning or whatever. Like.
That reminded me of the Fratellis, Craig, when you remember the
Yeah.
chunk runs up to the car.
A solo mio.
Oh, solo mio. Un modo scuro vigiato.
A dark way I have traveled is clearly the mirror. When you touch the mirror, you fall into absolute darkness. I can tell you that from experience.
Oh, I thought it meant she licked the asshole of the dark man.
Well, that's to do so. You have to be on that side of the mirror. So we're both kind of in the right there. Yes, that is also
A
yes.
muddy path.
Across Biffin's Bridge, I have traveled.
Oh, Shane.
Oh man.
So the only other, should I go in the master bedroom?
You have to,
Make
Mitch.
myself crazy again.
Mitch, you're gonna have to lay on that bed, and you're gonna have to grab that fucking straight razor on your way there. I'm sorry, it's the only way.
Kill myself.
You have to.
All right, I'm going in the master bedroom again. I'm going to get my Paul O'Neill bat first.
Who's Paul O'Neill?
Don't do it. Need the razor.
Who's
the
Paul O'Neill?
Need the razor. Take the cannoli.
All right. Hold on 1 second, Tommy. I need to make sure I do this right.
Oh, no, that means I'm in so much trouble.
You gotta die right.
You're gonna die.
Okay.
You're in the jungle, baby. You're gonna die.
Okay. Give me a power ×5 test. You open the door to the master bedroom. Give me a power ×5 test.
65 under 70.
65 under 70.
Yep, it was a close one.
You feel this urge to go back and grab the razor, but you shake it off.
Oh no, I almost killed myself.
We'll
Yeah,
get
that
you.
could have been bad.
We'll get you.
I feel like it's only a matter of dice.
You feel this sudden instinct that you should have that razor in your hand while you enter this room.
Oh,
But you managed to shake that off. But you can give me a sanity check anyways on that, please.
oh. 8. All right, 8 under 60.
Don't believe you take anything there.
Double
No,
08.
That seems to me like you should definitely take sanity damage even if you pass, but you're good.
Thank goodness. So I didn't want to go slit my throat, and now I'm just in the room, and of course everything's normal, and I learned nothing.
Now you walk into that room and all of those the mirrors are all fractured. It was difficult in this room before you broke the mirrors, but at least then everything was flat. Now when you're looking in, like, you can see just trillions of weird little odd reflections bouncing everywhere. And you turn and you can't focus on any of them, but you think you see an old woman's face in a little section of the mirror. And then you think you see Anton Toure, who you saw out before, and you see all of these images of all these different people. Like, every time you blink, it's somebody different there. And then you see the one that really gets you. The face.
Smoke face.
Your good old buddy, Dr. Emil Yarrow.
Oh no,
Staring at you.
doctor,
Staring at you.
doctor.
In the
And
mirror?
then then you just see his face mush out in this little fucking glint. And you blink your eyes, and there's blood and brains everywhere on the wall that you were looking at. Just a pile of blood and fucking all the mush that you cleaned up and out of the garage and did a piss poor job with is all smushed on this wall of broken mirror. And you guys didn't see anything in the reflections, but that whole brains and gross shit you see pop up on you. Everybody give me one more sanity check.
Oh no. Dr. Emil, it wasn't me, it was the house, I promise.
60 under 79.
Oh, 34 under 60, rolling, dropping.
16 under whatever, 68, 64.
All right, everybody takes 1 point of sanity damage.
And again, I'm sorry, that's willpower and sanity, or just sanity?
No, you can either just take sanity or you can push it, and that's willpower and a bond.
I'll take sanity.
I'm going to project that onto Dean Dick Shines. Seeing you.
The damn Dean.
Damn, dude.
What's that bring your sanity to, Tommy?
59.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And that's
Brings my
willpower too,
bladder
right?
to 100. I'm sorry, dudes.
Yeah. And Dave, you projected it?
No, I'm not going to take it or project it. I'm just going to pretend like it didn't happen.
For the sake of the story, Mitch has pissed in every single room that he's gone into.
Mitch. It was
The house keeps pissing his pants, dude.
uh,
I'm gonna take a piss now too, actually. Though.
yeah, it's a good time. House has got a piss for me too. I'm taking the sanity though, Krieg.
Oh, you took the sanity?
I don't think I have anyone to project on, or I don't know what I was doing with that projection guy. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So you only have one bond, is that?
Yeah, I have
you?
one bond and he's down to like fucking 9, so it's whatever.
Alright, I'll be back. Hopefully Tom doesn't get pissed that somebody else had to go to the bathroom.
We get to do this.
I'll do a bong rip.
Here we are. My roommate must have came home and fucking used the bathroom and left while I was fucking all headphoned up and didn't hear him because I just went to take a piss and there's a fucking Ding Dong left a mess all over the bathroom counter. He left his fucking straight razor. I don't know if he nicked himself, but there was blood all over it, like fresh blood. I swear to God, like he's such an idiot. What
A razor with blood?
Yeah.
While you're playing this?
I picked it up. Yeah, I picked it up. I'm holding it. I don't know why I'm holding it. I don't remember actually. That's so weird.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it is weird.
Anyways. What an idiot.
What a douchebag. He was just laying in the tub underwater in the tub. and
Yes.
not moving. It's really fucking weird,
Yes.
man.
He's just laying there.
Way back in the days, like 06, 07, my older brother was living, and my wife, not in our house. We were living in a house, and he was living in the basement, just in between apartments. And he'd have his girlfriend come over. She'd go upstairs and make sandwiches and leave jelly on the counter. My wife would get so pissed. So fucking slop. Comes up, makes the sandwiches, there's crumbs and there's jelly all over the counter.
It turns out it was you. You were just blaming it on her.
Come home late, don't give a fuck. Well, especially after I knew she was gonna blame it on her, I'll leave everything on her.
She's been rifling
Yeah,
through
right.
my purse, taking money.
That's what I should have told her. I was like,
It's ain't my gabagool.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she's shaving in our bathroom too. She's leaving all her shavings on.
She fucking took the
And
good
she left the
prosciutto
toilet.
out of my purse.
The good prosciutto out of my purse.
I keep it in there so they don't get at it.
Man, I'm lit up now.
Oh, shit.
Now I'm ready to be scared.
Oh,
There you
shit,
go.
Mitch. You're
Listen,
fucked.
keep it together, Mitch.
Mitch, you're